We're here for an on-location episode of Coach Keyton and Crawford here on the Crawford Podcasting Network, right off Shaw Lane. This is the south end of Spartan Stadium. This young man, Kerry Keyton, played for the Spartans a long time ago. How many years ago? 30 years ago plus?
Easy.
35 years ago plus. Almost 40 years ago plus.
Yeah,
Damn.
Truly.
This is Michigan State week.
The only week.
I hate this freaking week. I hate it. I've hated it for about 18 years now. I've hated this rivalry. I used to like it. And we'll get into that in a second. But it's a big game next Saturday night, 7:30 on NBC. Another night game. 4 years in a row, Michigan playing Michigan State at night.
Nighttime.
Yeah.
Lots of time.
Lots of time to get inebriated. Lots of time for toxicity
Exactly.
to ramp up in this hated rivalry, which a rivalry I do not like.
It is. It will be a little tempered this year because, I mean,
both aren't that good.
Yeah, they're not as good as we would all both like to be.
Not exactly super hyped in terms of the expectations, although Michigan had a nice comeback win yesterday and they're legitimately still in the hunt for the CFP.
Sure.
But this is a team that has vulnerabilities and flaws. Michigan State, on the other hand, is, I will say this in the first half, I thought offensively against Indiana, they looked pretty good. They looked good. They were competing.
Exactly.
But their defense eventually eroded away.
Well, the key thing is we had good drives, but we didn't capitalize and put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
You have to do that.
Yeah.
The other thing is, which we talked about last week, you got to get the ball out quick because our offensive line is not good. And once again, they got exposed for being not very good.
That's how you protect your offensive line and its flaws is getting the ball out quick.
And it worked.
Yeah.
We got the ball out quick, and he threw the ball to the right people, and we made yards, and we moved the ball.
That's how USC beat Michigan.
We
with the ball
matriculated the ball down the field.
Matriculated.
But we didn't cash in, and that's the big thing. And you know, like I said, we did. If we'd have played like this last week, I don't know if we win the game, but it ain't 38-13 or whatever.
Right. Because they would have generated some momentum in the second half. I thought IU scored that touchdown late in the second quarter. It was a 14-10 game late in that second quarter. I think it was 21-10 at halftime. And then IU had the first possession. And that quarterback from Cal, pretty damn good.
Pretty dang good.
Yeah. So, where are you at with this team? Where are you at attitude-wise with this Michigan State team? You as a former player, I would say a little bit more ownership. Where do you think this is headed the rest of the year?
I'm in a better place than I was last week. Last week I was ready to throw the chips.
Okay, so you feel better
because there was no
juice.
Yeah, what the hell are you here for? Well, go play the damn game. Now, this week takes care of itself. If you can't get prepared to play this, then you really have no business here, and that goes both sides.
Right, that's true.
You know,
and I think they'll play hard. I think Michigan State. If they got any juice in them at all, it's coming out Saturday night because it's Michigan State, and I think the crowd will be revved up. And I think if you're going to get one last valiant effort for this season for Michigan State, this is it.
Hey. as far and especially like far as the coaching, hey man, throw all the spaghetti against the wall and see what sticks this Saturday night, baby. Because you literally
got to lose?
Nothing to lose at all.
Nothing to lose.
And everything to gain. So whatever you got, whatever you've been holding back, and throw it out there and see what happens. Because you know, and as a player and as a fan or whatever, I want to see you going for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what guy? You're not going to. You're probably not going to a bowl game.
Now we don't win any more games.
Your head coach is in. That whole situation is unsettling, and you had a fan base divided what they should do, or or trying to perceive what's going to happen at the end of the year. But this is a game Michigan State could win. Also, I think Penn State at home is a game Michigan State could win. But the rest of their schedule, I mean, they got some problems. I mean, there's some difficult games. I don't know. Maybe they could, maybe they could beat Maryland, at Ford Field. I do not know. But it's going to be interesting. And the thing about Michigan, flipping over to them, if they stop the run, they're in every game. If they stop the run.
Sure.
And they stopped the run yesterday against Washington. Versatile quarterback, good running back, good wide receiver, and they shut them out in the second half. They can do that. They can be in pretty good shape on Saturday night. But if they don't, if Michigan State is allowed to run the football, they're going to be a problem.
Which we've had trouble all year. So I mean, we got to come up with something. But like I was watching that game. That game was like boring as hell.
Oh my God! I almost fell asleep late in the second quarter.
7-7, and then that poor kid from Washington. Here, you take it. I don't want it. What we talk about. 2 out of 3 things are bad when you throw the ball.
Well, Demond Williams is a good quarterback. I mean, Jed Fish was in Arizona, coaching in Arizona. This kid's out of Chandler, Arizona. Took him up to Washington,
sure.
And he's a versatile quarterback.
Oh, yeah,
he's the kind of quarterback that drives Michigan crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Aiden Childs would be in that same category, a run-pass threat. So, I don't know. I mean, the game means a lot to me personally, as it does to you.
Sure.
And I feel a little bit more confident on Saturday night. But this stadium right here, it's a tough place to play.
If the people show up.
You
now,
think
right now,
they'll bail?
I think because Michigan won, I think it's gonna be a lot. I think it's gonna be a lot more Michigan people there than we'd like to see.
Now, if Michigan lost to Washington,
I think everybody throws the cards in. Nobody cares.
That Michigan season of 2025 is in a tailspin.
Sure.
Total tailspin. This was an interesting week in Ann Arbor, over there on State Street at Schembechler Hall. You had a team that got after each other. The coaches and the players. It was talk about toxic week. You had players going after Wink really mad, and Jerome calming him down, and all this stuff, right? All that, typical football stuff, right? But sometimes a team can have a defining moment like that, and all of a sudden they can turn the trajectory a little bit,
sure,
even in mid-season.
That definitely is a true thing. We can galvanize everybody and get everybody back on the same page, going the right direction, worried about the right things, which is ultimately what can we do to win a football game.
Now, I've heard Michigan State fans flipping over to the Spartans of green and white that let them lose the rest of the game. That way we know we're going to get rid of Jonathan Smith. What do you think of those comments?
First of all, all those people, I mean, look, no one wants to win more than myself and the players.
Absolutely.
And nobody wants to. And like I said, UCLA, I was like, you know what?
A good team all of a sudden.
To hell with you guys.
Yeah.
You guys, you don't even look like you give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, you look like you cared.
Yeah.
And you played.
Yep.
And people were, I can live with that. Now, I'm not happy we lost, and we cash in some more things, and we do some better things, and whatever.
You're feeling better now than you were 7 days ago.
Absolutely.
About their chances.
Absolutely. Because at least they showed up. They showed up
yep.
on the road against number 2, probably number 2 in the country now.
Indiana is really good. And that game, they hung in there. I give them a lot of credit. And now, will that parlay into next week? I think it will. I think this is the last oomph of juice. If Michigan State wins this game, they can turn their season around.
Sure.
If Michigan wins this game, their trajectory going into the Ohio State game with a 9-2 mark with a shot at CFP is very viable. So a huge game for both teams.
No question. But the thing about, fire John Smith and this or whatever, like, Yes. I would like to see him show more emotion, but maybe that's just not him.
Maybe that's not style.
That's not him.
Yeah.
So you can't make somebody who's 50-some years old automatically change it to this, fiery whatever. That's not him. This is what we got. But here's the thing. Like I told one of my friends, and I think I told you, James Franklin got fired, going 3-3. Yes, the 3 losses were bad, whatever. You can say whatever you want to say. But you show me anybody in the country and put his 12 years up there, and they wouldn't want to take that and be that part of their program. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, but if that's the case, then Dabo Swinney, he should have got fired today too.
Right.
Because he has all the resources in the world.
Yeah.
And they got smoked by SMU at home yesterday.
That program, how about Texas Tech losing to Arizona State?
Yeah, I watched that
didn't see
game.
that coming.
Yeah,
I mean, it's so hard to figure out. UCLA wins their 3rd game in a row, whatever it is. I mean, my God, Tim Skipper's got it cooking right now. He might get that head coaching job when it's all said.
Anything is possible when you're dealing with 18 to 22, 23-year-old kids.
Yep. And that's why I think this is wide open. I'm not just sandbagging here, people. I'm concerned about this game because it means so much. I like Michigan's confidence. They don't turn the ball over and they stop the run. If they stop the run, because I think Michigan can move the ball and Michigan can. I think they can.
Yeah, I think. Well, I'm not. Maybe the kid comes back. If 22 comes back, then it's going to be a problem. 23 doesn't bother me at all. He just, he's a running back.
Yeah. Justice Haynes sat out the game.
22.
He could have played.
22. He gets it a little bit,
and
it's see you later because there's nobody in the back.
Tyrone Wheatley 2.0.
The 23. Okay, you tackle him.
Jordan Marshall, he's all right.
He's a tough runner now. Don't get me wrong, but he ain't 22.
And Andrew Marsh, number 4, Michigan now all of a sudden has a good freshman receiver.
So people could throw the ball to.
They ran that same tunnel screen against Washington. That USC ran against them, and it worked.
Hey, slices and tunnels are, especially like you run them, with counter action and stuff like that. It's hard to stop but it comes back to being able to do what? Run the football.
Yeah.
Because it looks like you're running the football, and then boom, here comes that guy right around, and you got big 3 monsters running
the football. Who's ever won this game? Michigan State typically wins this game. You all historically several decades back. This stadium's got some horrific memories for me. I was here in the north end zone in the corner with the TJ Duckett catch with Sparty Bob coming to the rescue, who's actually a friend of mine. and then the 99 game, they had a great team and they beat Tom Brady. Tom Brady tried to bring it back. I mean, you can go on the 95 game. The Moose and Mahalan game with the snow coming tumbling down like Bob Hope Christmas special. It's beautiful out there. Spartans win 28-25. I always remember the bad moments in this stadium as a fan alumnus of the University of Michigan more than I do the glorious time. Although I do remember the Charles Woodson one-hand spear in '97.
That was
which basically an optic that won him the Heisman.
Yeah, that was special.
One optic.
Arguably, in my opinion, the best Wolverine ever.
Ooh, that's not cotton praise from Kerry.
Charles Woodson, bad boy.
Yeah, he is a bad boy. Yeah, so it'll be
respect. Charles Woodson in the deuce.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay, to capsulize, what does Michigan State, Kerry Keyton, have to do to win this football game?
Have to be able to. If we can run the ball for 100 yards, we're in the game. We're in the game because that means.
I think you're gonna need a $150 to win.
To win, if we run for a $150, it might. I mean, it might. I ain't gonna say it get ugly because I don't think we're good enough defensively for that to happen because Michigan got some weapons.
It's gonna be a shootout.
100 to 150, we got a definite shot to win the football game.
What does Michigan do where they win this game?
I mean, I would say the same thing, but I think 22 has to play.
Has to play
for them.
I think he will play. He could have played yesterday. He could have.
So that means he'll be ready to go. That causes us big problems because he's a home run hitter.
Yeah.
And on the back half, we don't have speed to keep up with that. But we definitely we got to shut the run down. If we could shut the run down and force Bryce Underwood to beat us, which could be scary because he could throw with the best of them, in my opinion.
Win the
But
turnover,
we have to.
and win the turnover battle.
When we haven't got a turnover, who knows how long?
I know Michigan's made turnover. They had 3 picks yesterday. They had 3 turnovers. Had 2 picks at least.
Childs take care of the ball. Offense doing but we have to be able to run it. So if we can't run it, we're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
Because their defense is
If
good.
Michigan stops anybody they could not stop Oklahoma in the run, and they lost on the road. They could not stop USC. USC got 224 yards rushing against Michigan. That's why they won the game. Michigan State, they can do it. They run the football. They got to figure it out.
Got to be able to run the football.
Yeah.
And then everything else will take care. But again, we have nothing to lose, coaches. Let's do everything we can to get them in a chance to do whatever they're capable of doing. And if whatever is going to happen, it is what it is.
I think they need to bring Kerry Keyton in for the pregame speech. How would paint be cracking off the wall in the locker room if you got in there?
I've been told I could give a pretty good one.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd love to see
But
that.
you gotta be. It comes best when you're invested.
Yes.
If you're not invested, then it's just they
Well,
look at you
I
like
think
you're
they'll
crazy.
be invested. I don't remember a Michigan State team other than the 2002 Bobby Williams team, 49-3 losing down. That team was not invested. They did not want to be there. I don't, 2 years ago here, I know it was a runaway, but that 2002 team was the one that did not want to be.
That was nothing good
Well,
about that.
other than that, Michigan State, in my mind, will want to be there. And I think their fans are going to give them a shot. They'll give them a shot. They'll hang with them.
I mean, that's a call to you people.
Oh, he's
Show up.
calling out the Spartan
Show up
Nation.
and stand up for your squad and your school and your team and give the kids something to fight for and let them know that you got them and you support them 100%. And you got all day to get juiced up. Not a Friday where he can only get. You got all day to come out here and get juiced and fired up and ready to 7:30 kickoff. As lights will be out, it'll be a beautiful night. You score a touchdown at night, the fireworks going off and all that good stuff. So
love, got a little nip
should
in
be
the
a
air.
great environment.
I mean, the band's over there probably protecting Sparty right now during Michigan State
absolutely.
week. So it's here. So embrace it. He's Kerry Keyton. I'm Tom Crawford, Coach Keyton and Crawford. Go out to our YouTube channel at Tom's Take Community. Also on our Facebook page if you subscribe. We really appreciate that. And it's Kerry always ends it.
Keep it simple, people. Keep it simple and respectful. And always go green.
Go blue.